started, guys. I'm seeing a lot of people are putting questions in the Q&A, everything. That's super, super great. Guys, before I start with the actual session, I want to ask you 3 to 4 questions. And guys, I want their answers from you because there are 250 people, and I want to see how is this whole, I would say, chats and everything. Are you able to use or not? And are you all robots or humans? I want to check that out. So, guys, can anyone tell me if I am trying to build my dream home, what should I start with? Should I plan a very good interior or a furniture or a location or rooftop garden? Guys, when you're putting answers or when you're asking normal questions, please put that in the chat box only. Awesome. Location. That's great. Guys. I am personally fan of a rooftop garden, but okay, location. If you're starting a new company, who would you hire, guys? You would hire A, B, C, D. You can just write the options also. That would be super, super great. Is it A, B, C, D? Okay, a lot of people are saying business analyst, salesman. Awesome. I think yes, salesmen are important. If you are preparing for a road trip, guys, what would you do? What is your first task? Should you pack your snacks, plan your route, or ensure the car is in good condition? I think a lot of people have, I think, some issues with the car that they have faced in the past. So I'm getting a lot of answers on ensure the car is in good condition. And guys, this question to sabko aana chahiye. If you are making Maggie, what is the first step? And go creative, guys. I want some answers which are not in the ABCD. I want some answers which are creative. Awesome. I think everyone has now understood how to use the chat box, and I think everyone is kind of okay, attentive also. So, guys, did you ask these questions and all that? And I'm getting a lot of awesome answers. Buy the packet of Maggie, open the Maggie packet. Awesome, guys. Thanks a lot, guys, for being creative. I like that. So, guys, can you tell me why did I ask these questions? Any guesses? You know, the reason why I wanted to ask this question was the whole idea here is in life, any decision that you do or anything that you do, there has to be some starting point, right? So there has to be one starting point. So can anyone tell me if I am trying to build fundamentals for my financial planning? In that case, what should be my starting point, or what is the must thing? What I has to have if I am starting my financial planning? What should I do? Let me know, guys. There are 277, 280 people, guys. Let me know what is the most important thing when it comes to financial planning. Sachin is saying income, Navin is saying earn first, Bharat is saying secure your family, money, savings, paying off your debt, building emergency funds. Awesome, guys, awesome. I can see a lot of people putting in a lot of great answers. So that's super great. So, guys, we can try to build for our retirement, we can try to build maybe buy a house for our family and everything. But for that, we can only do it when we have a source of income. If there is no income, we will not be able to do it. Right? Very, very important. Guys, just one thing, the session is recorded, but that is for IRDA compliance. Not the session recording will not be shared with you guys. So make sure, I urge you that you should be taking notes with you. Guys, very, very important. You have to take notes and get pen and paper with you. Guys, in the chat box, just upvote it if you're going to take notes. Just upvote pen and paper. Let me see how many people are going to take notes. Awesome. Guys, notes are very, very important because recording will not be good. Awesome. So, guys, we were talking about how income is very important. But we saw at the time of COVID, a lot of people had an untimely demise. And that was the point where a lot of people realized, oh, I am investing, I am doing everything. But what if something goes wrong with like a breadwinner, like a demise of a breadwinner? In that case, guys, building the financial plan or building the base of it will be very, very hard. It becomes very, very tough to do that. And today, that is what we are going to solve. Today, we are going to make sure, even if something goes wrong, we want your family to live the same lifestyle that they are living today. We want their dreams to be the same. We don't want their dreams to be sacrificed. Guys, how many people are resonating with me that, okay, I want to make sure that my family lives the same lifestyle. They don't face any problems if something goes wrong. Just write yes in the chat box or just write me in the chat box. Let me see how many people are resonating with me. Awesome, guys. Awesome. So, for that, we are going to learn a lot about life insurance. Again, enforce. But just keep one thing in mind, guys. A lot of people come and tell me, Swapnil, is life insurance about preparing for death? No, guys. It's actually about protecting the life that you are building for your family. It can be even, let's say, you are trying to buy a home. Should not be paused because something goes wrong. So let's start, guys, and let's understand how we can figure this out and how we can create plans for ourselves, what to do, what not to do, etc. Guys, there are 3 options I am showing you in front of the screen where it is written who is this session for. So just let me know 1, 2, 3. If you are someone who got recently married and planning to start a family, write 1. If you are the primary breadwinner, write 2. And if you are someone who is postponing buying an insurance for a long time, write 3. Let me know which kind of crowd do I have. Very, very important, guys. Guys, if someone is not able to hear me, just rejoin. I think that should work, not a problem. Awesome, guys, awesome. I can see that so many 3 answers are coming up. And what I believe is, here you are trying to postpone the insurance because you are not having the confidence over the product, or you don't know how you should create it. Is it right for me, or is it efficient for me? Guys, how many people are resonating with me that you are postponing because you don't have the confidence that you are doing the right thing, or there is no one to guide you? That is the reason that you are postponing. If yes, don't worry, guys. Today I am going to give you that confidence with which I am pretty sure that till the end of the January you would have done with your life insurance. That's the goal for us today, guys. Just a quick intro, guys. We are Ditto. We try to help people in health and term insurance. We conduct such sessions so that they kind of understand all of these things. So now, guys, let's go ahead and let's understand what is life insurance. Guys, I think almost all of the people might have heard life insurance. I got to know about it through a LIC uncle. If you have also got to know through LIC uncle, just upvote LIC uncle. Let me see how many people have LIC uncle in their life. Let me see that. You know what happens whenever you start earning or whenever you get married or whatever, people will start coming to you and people will be like, hey, now you got married, now you started earning, etc. You have to start buying a LIC policy, right? I think that is the argument there. I think a lot of people kind of are resonating with me about the whole LIC uncle thing. Always they used to tell you that you will get tax-free returns, you can save income tax, etc. But guys, right now, you don't have to think too much about it. You know why? There is no income tax savings if you go in a new tax regime. So that is something you have to keep in mind, that there is no income tax saving. But always I had one question. So before joining Ditto, I used to be a software developer. So I had one question always, that what if, today they are giving me insurance, but what is the guarantee that if something happens to me, they will give me the claim? Guys, how many people are having this question? This thing, will my family get the claim? Just write me in the chat box. Let me see. Srinivas is asking, how is life insurance different from term insurance? Don't worry, Srinivas. We will be covering that up now. Don't worry. Awesome. I can see so many people are having this doubt ki, hey, I'm not sure if I will get a claim or my family will get a claim, right? Don't worry, guys. There is one government rule uh, that you have to understand so that you will be tension free. The rule is called 3-year moratorium period. What do I mean by that? 3-year moratorium period or section 45 means if you are buying a policy, let's say today, which is 2026, in that case, after 3 years, your claim cannot get rejected. Very, very important, guys. Your claim cannot get rejected if you are buying a policy and 3 years are done with it. This is called Section 45 IRDI, called claim guarantee. So guys, keep in mind, now government has ensured that your claim cannot get rejected for things like, hey, you started smoking, you started drinking, you got a medical issue. No worries at all. You are completely covered for it. Don't worry at all. Hmm? Guys, how many people are feeling a little bit safe now? Just let me know. Like maybe 1% safe that okay, there is such rule that exists. Because this rule gave me a lot of assurance. Okay, theek hai. There is something like that which can help me overall. Awesome. Don't worry, guys. We'll just figure a lot of things out. This is just the start of the session. Um, Now a lot of people are asking me, Swapnil, what is this guaranteed plan? What is this term plan and all that stuff? What is all this about? Is it the same or is it different and all that stuff? Guys, I don't want to tell you definition. I will give you an example. And I want help from you guys to figure out which is good and which is bad. So guys, सबसे पहला होता है the plan where you get a guaranteed return. The agent will come to you and he's like, sir, you put 1 lakh rupees for next 20 years, like every year 1 lakh rupees for next 20 years, and after 20 years you will have like 30 lakh rupees. So you pay 20 but you are getting 30 lakhs. You become like, oh, this is great. This is called a guaranteed return product where the company is already telling you how much you will get at the maturity. But guys, you only tell me, are you okay with 6% or 7% return? Are you okay with that? Very, very important, guys. Is that return good? Okay, some people are saying yes, some people are saying no. Is that return good, guys? Guys, I feel 6% is the worst return if you are investing for the next 20, 30 years. So, very, very important that if you are buying a policy when you are young, you should not go there if you have a risk appetite because it is not beating the inflation. Now, people tell me, Swapnil, if you want something with a higher return, go for a ULIP. You know, and guys, anyone having any thoughts about ULIP? What do you think about ULIPs? And guys, देखो, in endowment and ULIPs, one problem that I feel personally, returns छोड़ दो. We are not doing insurance because we want returns, but still the life cover you can see is only 20 lakh rupees. That means even if you are investing, even if you are buying an insurance, the life coverage is only 20 lakhs if something goes wrong. And 20 lakhs is not enough for your family. Guys, for those people who don't know ULIPs, ULIPs is like a combination of insurance and an investment. So it's like insurance and mutual fund combined together. In ULIP, the difference is, guys, your money is invested in stock market. And because it is invested in stock market, they'll levy lot of charges onto you. Like premium allocation, administration, mortality, too many charges are involved. And frankly speaking, guys, you will never get the same return as a mutual fund. And still you have like a very small life cover of like 20 lakh rupees or so. So keep in mind, guys, if you want good protection or good return, you should not go towards either ULIP or either endowment policies. Now you're like, Swapnil, then kya karna chahiye? What should I be doing? Right? That is an important question. Guys, the rule is very, very simple. How many of you have played GTA Vice City? Just write yes in the chat box. It's a game where you can fly also in a car and you can go on water also in a car. A lot of people have played this. So guys, in that the car can fly, it can go on water, everything can work because it is a game. But in real life, that is not possible. That means for insurance, you have to buy a separate product itself. You cannot have the same product. For investment, you have to have a separate product itself. Two things cannot be done in one. So very, very important, guys, if you are creating notes, write it down that never mix insurance and investment. Very, very important. And here I will tell you why this term plan and all works. But before that, we have just launched a poll. You can see a life insurance poll in the chats, or you can directly go to poll section and just vote, guys. Let me see how many people are having which kind of insurance. You can just vote. If you have ULIP, if you have endowment plan, if you have term plan, whatever it is, vote for it. Let me see what you guys are having. And I will explain what is term plan also, so don't worry. Awesome. A lot of people are voting here. So guys, what is term plan? Term plan is the very simple product where you are putting some money, let's say 15 to 20,000, and you are getting covered for like a very big amount, like 1 crore, 2 crore, etc. And there is zero return. Now you're like, Swapnil, I am having zero return, and you were talking about getting good return also. Guys, dekho, in 1 lakh rupees, you are only putting 15 to 20 lakhs here, 1,000 here. Rest of the money you can invest in a mutual fund, SIP, or whatever method you are comfortable with. Very, very important, guys. So don't try to mix two things. Never ever do that. And now, guys, I am going to help you create a term plan for yourself because this is so low cost that I personally have like a 4 crore ka cover. But initially, when I was very, very young, I had only like 1.25 crore, etc. And I bought that at the age of 21 years. You know why? The reason behind that is the earlier you buy your term plan, the less the price. Just to give you an example, I am paying 780 rupees on a monthly basis for a 1.25 crore ka policy. And I am going to pay the same amount for 20-30 years. Now you only tell me, guys, today 780 rupees, I can maybe go in a good, let's say, breakfast place and I can have a breakfast. But does it have the same value after 10 years or 20 years? What do you think? Just write in the chat box, yes, no, or what do you think? So the best thing about term plan, guys, is when you buy the product, your price is locked. So the earlier you buy, the price is less also, and automatically because it is getting locked, you benefit a lot. But that does not mean that if your age is 40 and if you want to buy a term plan, you should not buy. You should. Very, very important. Whenever you are buying, buy it now. Don't delay it further. Very, very important. Now, guys, let me know how many people are interested in creating a special term plan for yourself. Like we are around 310 people. I want that every person ka term plan has to be unique. Very, very personalized and very, very unique. Awesome. Alvin, Akshay, Aditya. Awesome. Lot of people are interested in doing that. So let's get started, guys. Let's figure out how we can do all of this. Let's figure out how to create a plan for yourself. So, dekho, when you create a plan for yourself, there are few things you have to keep in mind. First is till what age you should have the protection, how much cover, which insurance company, and which add-ons. So all these things will cover one by one. Regarding the right term, guys, can anyone tell me if my age is today 25 or 26, till what age I should be covered or till what age my family should be protected? Should they be protected till the age of 60 years, 70? And guys, tell me the reason also. Don't tell me 65, 70, 45, 50. I want the reason also from you. I'm seeing so many answers in the chat box, guys, but give me the reason also. Awesome. Okay, 60 until retirement. Rakshita is saying. Abhishek saying 65 because after that I will not have any liabilities. Arvind is saying 95 years. Arre bapre. Chesan is saying lifetime. Arre bapre. Guys, I want to tell you one very, very important thing to you. There is very, very big scam that happens sometimes with people, and I want to make sure that that scam should not happen with you. You know, uh, actually speaking, you should only have a term plan till the time people are dependent on you. Can anyone tell me why in the chat box, guys? Why I'm telling you you should only have a term plan till the people are dependent on you? The reason is more or less insurance companies are very hoshiyar people. As you increase the age, the premiums will increase a lot and they will increase exponentially. Okay. So till 60, the price of a term plan will be very low. But as you go for 80, 85 years, it will go exponentially higher. Okay. Also, your family members have started earning, so you don't need actually money. So keep in mind, guys, you always only have a term plan till the age of 60 or 65, not more than that. Reason being, let's say a normal term plan, if it is costing you 1,000 rupees, you going till 85 years will cost you 2,000 rupees a month. That 1,000 extra, guys, if you invest, you will earn way better returns. Keep that in mind, guys. Never ever do that. Never ever go for a higher age. I'll just show you a photo from one of the aggregators online. This is how every company will try to push you towards buying for a higher age. What they are telling here, 45% people have opted for 70 years, 25% opted for 80 years. But guys, they are doing this for their own benefit. There is no benefit of yours in this case. When they are pushing you for a higher age, they get benefited out of it. You don't get benefited. So guys, now how many people understood that you should only buy till the age people are dependent on you? Just write yes in the chat box because I don't want you to fall again for prey to these tactics. All the agents will tell you 85 years tak jao, etc. Never ever, guys. They are trying to make money from you. Don't do it. Let them do it. Awesome. A lot of people have understood. Great, great. Um, Rupesh is saying how they are getting benefited. Guys, the more your premium, the more insurance company makes money from your end, and the middle parties also make money from your end more. Okay, cool. Now coming to the part of right cover, guys, can anyone tell me if my salary is let's say 10 lakh rupees? Uh, in that case, how much cover should I have? Should I have 50 lakh rupees as a cover? Or should I have, let's say, 1 crore as a cover or 2 crores? क्या लगता है आपको? How much cover should I be having if my salary is 10 lakh rupees? I think a lot of people are saying 2 crore, 3 crore. A lot of people are saying 10 times, uh, 30 times, etc. Guys, all of the people who already have a term plan also now, in this session, you will able to understand what problems you have done or how you can make it more efficient. So make sure you are understanding the right cover for you and everything. 20 times of your annual salary, etc. Okay, great. 10 times of your annual income. I have liked the answer of Suraj a lot. Suraj is saying it actually should be based on your expenses. Guys, keep in mind whenever you are buying a term plan, it should not be as per your salary because that will keep on increasing every year, right? It should be as per the lifestyle of yours. What kind of lifestyle do you want for you and your family? Depending on that, you need to have the coverage. So here what we have done, we have created one calculator for ourselves. In this calculator, lot of mathematics is happening in behind. I will tell you what is the mathematics. But the most important question here asked to calculate is what is my expenses for my family. So I have put 75,000 as the expense for my family. And can anyone tell me how much inflation should I take? Let me know, guys. How much inflation should I take? 8%, 10%. Arre bapre. Guys, I am not going to go more than 6% because else the cover amount will go very high. Even with a 6%, the cover amount recommended for me is 67. But I actually don't want a policy till 65. I want till 60. And my age is, let's say, 26. In that case, the cover recommended for me is a 4.7 crore ka cover. You know, guys, how is this calculated? The calculation is very simple. The calculation is based on whatever is your expenses today. Every year inflation is getting added into it. Plus, they are also assuming if a person's demise maybe happened at the age of 40, then till 60, that is 20 years, your family should be able to use that money. So a lot of these calculations are done internally. And if you are having any loans, etc., you can also add these loans here. But just keep in mind, guys, in the expenses, you should not add your EMIs or your investments. Can anyone tell me why not add EMIs or investments? Chetan is saying that real inflation is more than that. Yes, but in a long run, if India becomes a developed country slowly, the inflation will go down. So that is the assumption. But yes, guys, you can go. Whatever cover we are recommending is the minimum cover. We are not telling you to go for that. If you go for higher, very, very good. Guys, we are not adding any EMIs or investments here because we don't want to add inflation into EMIs or inflation into investments, right? That is the reason. Very, very important. Guys, how many of you want to get this calculated for yourself? Let's suppose 50,000 I am taking as an expense. So the recommended cover is a 3.2 crore cover. I have total like a 4 CR for myself. And guys, for those people who already have a term plan also, they have to do this calculation to make sure that they have an adequate term plan for their family. As when you get married, etc., all the things change. Awesome. A lot of people want to get this calculated. But you know, one very important thing, even if I give you this calculator, no, there are a lot of things where you will need our help. Like a lot of people do mistake in understanding if both husband and wife are earning, then how should the split be? How much cover husband should buy? How much cover wife should buy? Or if I am buying a home loan in the future, how to get that, I would say, included in here itself. All of these things we will be helping you, no worries. But currently in the webinar, guys, I am able to tell you only on a generic basis. I cannot solve one by one karke har ek person ka doubts. For that, guys, we are giving you a special access to our senior most advisors, where you can go ahead and have a one-on-one discussion with them, and they will help you completely end to end. So you can see one pop-up, guys. There are 130 slots available with our senior most advisors. So just click here to book a free call. When you go there, you will have an option of like this: get on a call with us. Just click on pick a suitable time, and here you can select either health insurance or term insurance. Today we are talking about term insurance. You can come here and click on select a date for a term call. And guys, usually the slots are available only in the future, but because today you are attending the webinar, we are trying to give you the slots today also immediately. You can do it tomorrow also, but don't do it in the morning because we have a health insurance masterclass tomorrow. Very, very important. What I will recommend is if you want to do tomorrow, do it after maybe 12 p.m. also. So let's say I want 1 p.m. ka. I will put my name, email ID, phone number. How did I hear from? You can mention webinar and you can describe whatever is your query. Your query can be I want to review my ULIP, my endowment, I want to review my term plan, I want to buy a term plan for myself, or I want to understand things for myself. Same, guys, for the health insurance. We have opened few slots also today for a health insurance, and I would say for today and Sunday, you can go ahead book that up. And don't worry, guys, our experts never ever spam. You will get a complete spam free experience. So you don't have to worry at all about it. Just whenever you have booked a call, write booked in the chat box, because that way Sean will be able to assign the senior advisors to you manually. That is a manual process for us, because else automatically any random advisor is assigned. Thanks Aniket, thanks Mohit. Sean is here only, so he will look at all your names and he will assign the right advisor. Thanks a lot, guys. And guys, whenever you are writing booked, write have you booked for term or have you booked for health? Because that is also different. As per that, the advisors will change. And guys, only 70 slots are left, so you can go ahead and grab that up. Now, guys, let's go ahead and let's understand how to figure out the right insurance company, because this is very tricky part. You might buy the right product in terms of the cover and everything, but what about the insurance company? When you want the right insurance company, everyone looks at claim settlement ratio, everyone looks at amount settlement ratio. But what I want you to look at is the volume of complaints. You know why? Because in the term plan, the claim is guaranteed. But if they are creating problems to the family, the volume of complaints will automatically increase, right? So keep in mind, you should look at volume of complaints. Naveen has asked, does Ditto help in claim support? Yes, Naveen, Ditto helps in the claim support end to end. All your claims related to health and term insurance will be handled by Ditto. Term plan may we never have to fight usually. Till this point, like last 5 years, we are doing claims. We never have to fight for any term insurance or claim. But let me tell you guys, health insurance is very problematic. Every month there are so many cases where we have to fight. We even do court cases against insurance companies. Very, very important, because health may claims is a mess. So make sure you're talking about both the products with our experts, health and term also. Harish is saying, where can we check the details related to the volume of complaints? So all the people, guys, usually IRDA releases a report about all these things like business, the annual business of a company, settlement ratio, amount settlement ratio, volume of complaints, etc. So you can check the details there also on the IRDA website. But the report is thoda sa cumbersome and complex. So all the people who have booked the call, right, you can just ask these details to our experts. They have all these details handy with them for each and every company. So let's say if someone had mentioned in the chat box that they have a policy from, I think, ICICI or some company. If you want to know how many complaints they have, just ask our expert. No problem. Okay. Awesome, guys. So let's go ahead. Yeah. A lot of people ask me, Swapnil, earlier I had tried to buy a term plan. It was very low cost, but now the prices have increased. Yes, guys, the price keeps on increasing. But one good thing has happened for you guys. The good thing that has happened is the GST has been removed. That means earlier term plan used to be 18% more expensive. Now, because the GST is made zero, it is very, very less expensive now. Literally one fifth of the cost is gone. So take the advantage of that, and government also created a rule that as soon as the GST got withdrawn, the insurance companies cannot increase the price for the next 3 to 4 months or 5 months. So now in the January, I think that fourth or fifth month is going to end. After that, there is a chance that the insurance companies will try to increase the prices. So keep in mind, you have to get this done before it. Very, very important. Hmm? Guys, how many people are interested in knowing, like getting to understand one case study about a claim? Just write yes in the chat box. Just write yes in the chat box if you want to understand one claim ka real life story. Awesome, guys. Awesome. So there was one young couple, and they were planning like an international trip. They had gone to, I don't remember the exact country. This is a real claim that happened at Ditto. I don't know the country, but it was some Thailand, Malaysia, or Bali or something, where snorkeling is very famous. But while doing snorkeling, the husband drowned and the death of the husband happened. The good thing at least was the husband had a term plan. But you only tell me, guys, will he, will the wife be able to claim for the term plan? Will the claim be given? If you are saying no, then tell me the reason why no. If you are saying yes, tell me the reason for that also. If you are saying no, guys, tell me. Mohit asking, was 3 years done? No, 3 years were not done in this case. But guys, let me tell you, even if your policy is not done 3 years, from the day one also you are covered for claims. Just the thing is, after 3 years, they are not allowed to investigate the claim, so your claim becomes guaranteed. Very, very important. Hmm? Sai is saying if he had accident cover, okay. Akshay is saying it was an accident, that's why it will be covered. Vashim is saying no, because adventure sports are not covered. Surendra is saying since the claim happened outside India, claim is not possible. Guys, one thing, how many people think that if a claim is outside India, it will be covered or not? You only tell me. If a claim is happening outside India, will it be covered or not? Okay, not covered. Some people are saying covered. Guys, let me clarify. For a term plan you buy in India, the claim can be done in any country. Just don't go to a country where war is already going on. Apart from that, every country is covered for the claim. Very, very important. You know what happened? Wife came back, and luckily, the good thing was adventure sports mein you don't get a claim, but snorkeling is considered a low risk adventure sports. It is not considered a high risk adventure sports. That's why the claim was allowed. It was a 5 crore rupees ka claim. She got the whole claim in around 60 days. The reason it took 60 days was because it happened outside India. We have to get in touch, as Ditto, we have to get in touch with a lot of embassies, like the Indian embassy there, and we have to get a lot of paperwork and a lot of documents from there, the death certificates and all that, a lot of these things. And we have to coordinate, we have to do the translations and all that stuff. And because of that, it took time. But in 60 days, the wife got all the 5 crore. And guys, this is tax free money. 5 crore on that, there is no tax. Okay? Very, very important. But in such cases, guys, where even if your case is very straightforward, na, it's always better to have someone in the middle who is coordinating and getting the claim for your family. And that is where I think Ditto does a great work, because we have like a super great claims team. So, guys, for those people who want to experience a claim support, who want to experience um, I would say the facilities at Ditto, you can go ahead and block the slot. I think still there are few slots available. Okay, 17 guys, to be precise, there are 17 slots available. Go ahead and grab that up. Hmm? Awesome. Um, Now, guys, let's move to a next phase where a lot of people ask me, Swapnil, are multiple term plans allowed to be bought? Yes, guys, multiple term plans are allowed to be bought. And in this also, you have to understand that as your life goes ahead, like as you start working, as you get married, as you have children, you have to keep on increasing the term plan. Like when I bought a term plan, as I told, only 1.25 crore I had bought. Now, when I was going to get married, I bought another 2.75 crore. Very, very important. Very, very important. So keep in mind that whenever you are buying a term plan, every time you are reviewing it, if you already have it today, also review it with our experts. That is very, very important. Um, I'm not sure what Rahul is saying, but Rahul, and for others, I am telling tax free is the claim. The amount you pay is not tax free. The claim is tax free. Yes, that's what I'm saying. Sorry for the confusion. Now, guys, how many of you want to understand add-ons? You know what is add-ons? Add-ons means things like, let's say, only the deaths are covered in the policy, right? But what if someone gets a critical illness, or what if some other problems happen? Will that be covered? So that is where this whole add-ons wala concept comes into picture. Hmm. Pranay is saying, will we get slots for tomorrow as well? Yes, Pranay, you can, like, today only you can book a slot for tomorrow, day after tomorrow also. And if you want to have a slot on some other day itself, you book it. And whenever our expert messages you on the WhatsApp, you just tell them that, hey, I want a slot on this date and this time. Cool. Good. Now coming to add-ons, guys, let me tell you, you don't have to buy each and every add-on available. You don't have to. Very, very important. Like for example, don't buy accidental death benefit add-on. You know why? Because I have a 4 crore term plan. It is a pure term plan. It covers accidents already. You don't have to buy like a separate add-on to get accidents covered. Keep that in mind, guys. You don't have to do that. If some agent is telling you, sir, accidents will not be covered unless and until you buy that, I would say tell that agent Tata bye bye because he is giving you wrong information. Very, very important. It is, yes, Pranay is saying red flag, very true. Riyaz is saying then why accidental cover add-on is there. So, देखो, some people have this thing that they have a lot of traveling to be done every day. So, for that, if they want extra coverage on accidental, then you have that. It's more like it doubles your cover or you get extra coverage. Very, very important. David is asking, experts will communicate in which language? Guys, our experts are well versed with Hindi, English, and if you want experts in Malayalam, Tamil, Telugu also, you can ask for it. But getting a slot for a specific language advisor is a little bit harder. You might have to wait a little bit for that. Better to talk with an English and Hindi expert, that will be very fast. Great. Now we covered the accidental death benefit add-on. What is the next thing? After the accidental death, waiver of premium add-on. You know what is waiver of premium add-on? Waiver of premium add-on means if someone buys a policy today and gets a critical illness. In that case, guys, the premium has not to premium we don't need to pay in the future. All the premiums in the future will be waived off. That is called waiver of premium. And in critical illness add-on, what happens is you get 20 to 30 lakh rupees lump sum at the time of a detection of a critical illness. And yes, guys, everyone here, I want you to tell you that you need to have an add-on of critical illness for sure in your policy. Very, very important. Pranay is saying the only downside I see in this is add-ons increase prices. Dekho Pranay, if you are getting more features, the prices will be increased, right? But don't worry, it is a worth it add-on to be bought. Always have a critical illness add-on. Yes, Bhaskar, I'm repeating. Critical illness add-on means if a person ever gets a critical illness, let's say cancer, kidney failure, liver failure, all these things, anything out of that, there will be a 20 to 30 lakh rupees paid out to the family, and you'll be like, Swapnil, why should I buy this? Because I have a health insurance that will pay for my bills. No, guys, because health insurance will only pay your hospital bills. But what happens when the person is not able to work and the person has to still pay the EMIs, has to pay the tuition fees, the school fees of the children, right? That can be paid by this critical illness add-on because they give money directly. They never say that, hey, show me this bill, show me that bill. All these things are not shown in this case. Very, very important. Cool. Um, One person is asking, will the payout of a critical illness be before passing the person? Yes, guys, the critical illness payout happens immediately as soon as the critical illness is detected. And guys, add critical illness add-on only in the term plan because in term plan the prices of the critical illness add-on are fixed. In health insurance, the prices will keep on increasing every year. So never ever do that. Very, very important. And guys, one more disclaimer in critical illness add-on, there are a lot of terms and conditions depending on which company's policy that you buy. If you are buying HDFC, Tata, or whatever it is, every company has their own conditions. The number of illnesses are different. The number of years for which they cover is also different. And because of that, make sure you are talking with our experts and understanding which one is the right critical illness coverage for you, be it the number of illness, the amount, and I would say years and all that. Very, very important, guys. I think still there will be few slots left from our end. So go ahead and ask all these questions to our expert. The question can even be, a lot of people are saying, Ki, Swapnil, can I add it right now into my term plan? Yes, guys, please check with our experts. Most of the cases, there are only 6 slots left, guys. So go ahead and do that. Most of the cases, guys, what I also had done as a mistake, because I was a software developer when I bought my first term plan. I bought a pure term plan. What a pure term plan does is it only covers for demise, nothing else. But then when I joined Ditto and I bought my latest term plan, in that I bought the critical illness add-on. So for all the people who have missed on buying the critical illness add-on earlier, in the new term plan that you are buying, you can add it. No worries at all. Very, very important. In the new term plan that you are buying, you can add the add-on. I'm explaining the waiver of premium again, guys. Waiver of premium means if a person, let's say today in 2026, buys a term plan and in 2030 maybe gets diagnosed with cancer, in that case, from 2030 onwards, he does not have to pay any premium. And because he does not have to pay premium, but still his policy will be active. He does not have to, let's say, go ahead and pay any premiums, but his policy will still churn. I would say the policy will still give benefits of this death benefit, accidental benefit. Everything will be given by the plan. Cool. Very, very important. Guys, let me go ahead and then we'll come back to the Q&A. Guys, very important topic. A lot of you always buy a term plan, but you never tell this to your families. Very, very important, guys. Never ever do that. Never ever do that. Make sure there should be at least 4 people in your life who should know about your term plan. Your significant other, your spouse. Okay, sorry. Significant other मतलब भी spouse हो जाता है. Then your parents. So spouse हो गया, parents हो गया. Then your family friend or a cousin who is a tech savvy person. These many people should know about a term plan. You know why? Because when something goes wrong, the parents and the spouse is not in the right mindset to do the claim or start the claim procedure. The family friend or the tech savvy cousin can at least start the whole procedure. David has asked me, some companies are giving discount in the first year as Ditto has the same thing. Guys, let me tell you, Ditto is backed by Zerodha, and whatever is the price of the product, let's say if you are buying a HDFC Life or ICICI or Axis Max Life, whichever product you are buying, whatever is the price, whatever are the discounts you are getting on their own website, the same things you will get on our website. Not even 1 rupee here and there the price will be, because that is the governmental rule. The governmental rule says the prices, the discounts, everything has to match. You buy from anywhere in India, it has to match. So don't worry, at the same cost, we are trying to give you right education, right advice, and an awesome support at the time of it. And guys, I want every one of you to take a screenshot of this page, and once taken, just write done in the chat box. Just write it done in the chat box as soon as you take a screenshot. Suman has also asked me, should I purchase term plan first or health insurance first? If you are having a health insurance already from your company, then first do term plan, but immediately after that, do a health insurance also. Because let me tell you guys, company plans you should never trust. I'm telling you. In tomorrow, to very deeper way mein, we will cover everything. What are the problems? How you can create a good health plan for yourself, everything. But don't trust them. If you don't have a company plan, then get your health insurance done. Rajat is saying, why does Ditto or any third-party service is needed to assist with the claim settlement? Does this imply that insurance providers are reluctant to settle here? Dekho, guys, I will tell you one very, um, I would say, very tricky fact that no one will tell you, but I'm telling you that very upfront. In India, any insurance company you go to, their customer service, their processing is not that fast. Because they have so many queries, they have so many things, they will work very slowly. The reason, if you have someone like Ditto, first thing, you're not paying any extra for us. That is an add on. Plus, we have a direct POC contacts with the company. That means whenever we raise a claim, the claim directly goes faster inside rather than you going through the normal channels. So that is the difference between it. It's just about the ease, the convenience. Term plan mein to the rejection is not there. But in health, I am telling you, buying directly, I will never do it for my family ever, because I have seen how court cases we have to fight. I think the longest court case we fought for a health insurance claim is 1.5 years that we have fought one case and we have won that. And that's something I cannot do as an individual person, or my agent can also not do as an individual person. That's why very important to have that. And I think a lot of people have already taken the screenshot. So guys, I will just let you know what are the things you have to understand. Yes, guys, we'll talk about the fees of Ditto. How does we earn? There is no fees, guys, just to tell you. But how do we earn? I will tell you in a bit. Just let me complete this portion. Guys, in the term insurance checklist, first thing is always buy a pure term plan. Don't buy a mixed product. Second, choose the ideal cover amount. Don't go for a cover amount which is very less for your family. That is not a good idea. Don't go for a very less cover. Third, compare top insurance policies. Don't say that, hey, I know Kotak, I know Tata, ye wo, I will buy from them. No, guys. You have to compare. Without comparing, you should not buy. Make sure everyone should have a critical illness add-on in their policy. Everyone. There is no ifs and buts in this. Fifth, share the details with your nominee, because if you don't share, how they will kind of get to know about your term plans, right? So keep that in mind, very important. And don't worry, guys, you don't have to do this alone. Our advisors will always be there with you. They will help you make sure that you're buying the right product. They will also sit with you for doing the whole application, very important. And they will also help you at the time of a claim. And don't worry, guys, as Samita has mentioned, that every insurance product we reach out to, we get, I would say, a lot of spam calls and everything. Guys, has anyone experienced Ditto before here in 275 people? Because one thing I can guarantee you is we've never ever spam call. So guys, if you can tell your experience about spam calls, that will be great, because other people will be able to understand it. So guys, very important, our advisors never ever spam call. A lot of people are telling that they never ever spam call. Because I have also experienced this thing whenever I registered on other platforms. Yes, you get a lot of spam calls. But yeah, thanks a lot, guys, for watching for us. And guys, we don't have an Android app, etc., because that's not needed. I would say we do it everything through websites, and you will directly have our POCs with you. Now coming to Ditto, guys, a lot of people are asking about. I think I like this. Sachin is saying some company big no and Ditto big yes. Thanks a lot, Sachin. Thanks a lot for that. And yes, a lot of people are asking us about our revenue model. We are very transparent about how Ditto earns, because we are backed by Zerodha. So we deal in two products, health and term insurance. So from IRDA, we have taken a license. The license is about corporate intermediary. What this license helps us do is, whenever we give a policy, let's say if you are buying a health insurance or if you are buying a term insurance, in that case, what happens is you will be more or less be paying to the insurance company the same amount. You don't have to pay extra, but because we are helping you as an intermediary, we get a small fees on a per policy basis. So for one good thing I believe in this process is we are not we are not biased in terms of company, because the fees that we get is exactly the same. You buy from HDFC, ICICI or any company, the fees is exactly the same. And the fees does not even impact you. So very, very important, guys. You don't have to worry about that. Um, Also, we have more than 18,000 reviews on Google right now, which are very positive, 4.9 rated. And you can see a lot of reviews on LinkedIn also about claims and everything. Very, very important. Navin has asked ki offline presence, guys. Offline presence is not required because all the claims and everything we can handle online, and we are backed by Zerodha. So the idea is, I think 40 or 49% of Ditto is owned by Zerodha. And yes, guys, we will make an app, but right now you don't have to worry because without the mobile app also you will be able to do everything with us. Don't worry about that. Our tech team is very, very awesome. Everything is sorted. Just have an experience with us. And guys, you can go ahead. I can see a lot of people asking a lot of personalized question. Uh, in that case, you can go ahead and book the slots with our experts. I think there will be few slots remaining still, so you can go ahead and do that. I think Pooja has asked an awesome question. Um, if tomorrow Ditto is not working or goes into losses and all that, what happens? Guys, don't worry. We were the first company in the insurance aggregator space who was profitable. We are a lot profitable because we are helping people and people are kind of trusting us. Also, there is a rule in IRDA that if some problem happens and we have to stop the operations, etc., it will never be like we are stopping the operations. It will be sold off to other companies. For example, maybe Ditto might get bought by Tata, Reliance, or maybe Zerodha directly. Like that. So these things can happen. So that is the whole idea about, I would say, intermediaries. You don't have to worry about them getting stopped, etc.
వస్తున్నా.
Awesome, guys. Guys, please don't ask questions like, hey, I have purchased this policy, is it good or not? Because I have to check a lot of details.